What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with another video for you guys today. We're going to be talking about my top 10 character list that I would like to see in Xenoverse 3 when the game drops. Now, in this list, guys, I'm not going to include characters like Jiren, Toppo, Kale, or Caulifla because those characters may very well be DLC Pack 1 and 2 depending on when the release of Xenoverse 3 is and where Super is at that point in time when Xenoverse 3 releases. So I'm not going to have those characters in this list, but again, I really do want to see them as well. They may very well be DLC characters, so that's why I don't have them here. So we're going to break down the other top 10 characters I would really like to see come to Xenoverse 3. And starting out with number 10, we have my boy, Android 19. Android 19, this is a character that I honestly feel Xenoverse completely overlooked. It's like they almost just forgot the man was ever in the show. And he played a little crucial part in the show as well, in my opinion. Like, the Android saga in Xenoverse 2 is completely looked over. It gets completely skipped. Like, honestly, it gets skipped completely. If you think about it, it starts with the fight between 17 and Piccolo. That's not the Android saga. That's like the end of the Android, saga going into the Cell saga. I don't know why Xenoverse did that. To me, 19 should definitely be in this game again. He is a crucial part in the anime, plays a part in the main storyline, and I really don't know why they didn't put him in. And now that brings me to number 9. Number 9 on the list is the same basically as number 10, and that is Android 20. My reasoning for him is the exact same as 19, but he even plays more of a crucial role in the anime, so I really don't know why they did not add in Dr. Gero / Android 20 in Xenoverse, period. He should be in Xenoverse 1, 2, and to me at least, they should have both been in the game since Xenoverse 1. But now let's move on to number 8, and at number 8, guys, I have my man's the Supreme Kai. I would really like to see the Supreme Kai get some love in a video game again. Last time I was able to use him on a video game was one of the Budokai Tenkaichis from the old school PS2 days. It's been so long since I've been able to use the Supreme Kai as an actual character, and I really liked him in the PS2 games with the Budokai and the Budokai Tenkaichis. I thought he was a really fun character to use in my opinion, so I would really like to see him come back and make a comeback in Xenoverse 3. Another character I feel should have been in the game since Xenoverse 1 personally though. Now moving on to number 7, this is a character that just really makes no sense, guys. It doesn't make any sense how they could not have this character in the game. And that is my man's second form Cell. How do you have first form Cell and perfect form Cell in the game, but you're not going to have second form Cell? I mean, it's only right in between them. He's only the middle part of that form, like that form. I don't understand what Xenoverse was thinking. Like, they added the first form, cool. Why did they not add second form? It just really did not make any sense to me. So again, second form Cell is a character I would really like to see come to Xenoverse 3, so they finally can complete the whole Cell forms. They would finally have 1, 2, and perfection. That would be dope in my opinion, and they really need to add that come Xenoverse 3. But now that moves us on to number 6. And at number 6, guys, we have a character that is very controversial because he cannot fly. And due to me saying that, I'm sure a lot of people have already guessed who this character is. It is Master Roshi. Master Roshi is a character I would really like to see come to Xenoverse, but at the same time, the issue with him and characters like him from the Dragon Ball era are that they cannot fly. But still, I would rather have Master Roshi flying in Xenoverse 3 than not have him at all. Just think about how tactical and how cool of a character he truly could be, and how much of a troll character he could be at the same time. With moves like Lullaby Punch, Turtle Style Last Resort, and much more, he can be a very dope character. Like, imagine if his ultimate was the Mafuba. That would just be extremely dope in my opinion. I would really like to see Master Roshi come to Xenoverse 3, so that is why I have him coming in at number 6 on this list. And now coming in at number 5, this is something that's very similar to Cell, and it is Frieza's second and third forms. I would really like to see Frieza have all of his forms in this game as well. Again, it just doesn't make sense to me how you're going to have the first form and the final form, but just completely skip over forms 2 and 3. And the reason I have Frieza higher on this list as opposed to Cell is because I like second and third form Frieza more than I like second form Cell. Honestly, second and third form Frieza are my two favorite forms that Frieza has. the final form is cool and first form is final form is cool, like I said, but again, second and third form are the two dopest transformations that Frieza has, in my opinion. So I would really like to see those two come to Xenoverse 3 without a doubt. I really hope they finally add those forms in Xenoverse 3, because if they don't, I may be a little upset, not gonna lie. But now moving on to number 4, this is a character, guys, that gets no love from anybody. It's not just Xenoverse's fault that this man has died. I want to blame the whole Dragon Ball community for letting my mans Garlic Jr. get no love. Like, Garlic Jr., I have not heard this man's name mentioned in so long. Like, I don't know why. Why has nobody mentioned him coming to Xenoverse 2, Xenoverse 1, or any of them, period? Like, why has his name not been mentioned by people who want to see other characters that they don't have in the game? Because personally, Garlic Jr. to me was a dope character. I like the character concept built around him. I like the movie that he was in, and I like the part that he played in the actual series, the actual filler arc between the Frieza and Android saga. I really like Garlic Jr. and the role he played in that arc. So again, I really wish they would actually bring him to Xenoverse. Hopefully they do come Xenoverse 3, but I feel again that he is a character that has been completely forgotten, not only by Bandai, but also by the fan base of Dragon Ball. So again, I would like to see him make a comeback in Xenoverse 3 without a doubt. Now, the top 3. The top 3 are all characters that could basically be 1, 2, or 3. It really doesn't matter, because they are all characters that people have talked about since Xenoverse 1, including myself. Like, these 3 characters have been highly requested and have gotten no love even through all the requests that people have made on them. So number 3, we have my boy Pikkon. Pikkon is a character, again, a lot of people have requested to see this man in the game. We just have not had our wish come true. I don't know why Xenoverse has not come through for us, because we've been talking about Pikkon since literally Xenoverse 1. Many people have made Pikkon CACs since Xenoverse 1, in hopes that maybe one day Bandai will notice this and finally bring a Pikkon character to the game, because again, Pikkon is one of the most favorite characters in Dragon Ball, period. Everybody loves Pikkon, and everybody has talked about him being in Xenoverse since Xenoverse 1. So now that brings me to number 2 on the list. We have my boy Ubah/Mizzou. Either or of these or both of these would be dope to have come to Xenoverse 3. Again, another character that people have literally talked about since the beginning of Xenoverse 1, hoping that he would make an appearance in Xenoverse, period. Like, honestly, a lot of people thought he may, because of how Xenoverse 1 had the GT based DLC packs, but even through that, he still got no love. I don't understand what Bandai was thinking when they didn't give my mans any kind of love. Like, again, he is one of the more favorited characters in the history of Dragon Ball. I was about to say Dragon Ball's Xenoverse, but Dragon Ball, period. Everybody loves my man Ubah. Like, he is just a loved character. The concept around him is dope. How he came back from Kid Buu, and then how he fused with Majin Buu later on in the show to finally unlock his true power. And then he gave Baby the hands for a little bit afterwards as well. Can't forget that. My mans did give Baby the hands a little bit after he fused with Majin Buu finally. So again, I would really love to see Ubah come to Xenoverse 3, even though he should have been in Xenoverse 1 and 2. But now, the number 1 character that I have on this list, again, guys, remember, number 1, 2, and 3 could have been number 1, 2, or 3 in any order. It really doesn't matter. It's just all about what you want. But all of these characters are definitely the highly most requested characters since Xenoverse 1. So at number 1, guys, I have my man's Baby Vegeta. Another character with an extremely dope concept surrounding him. Like, Baby was one of my favorite characters in the history of Dragon Ball, period, due to how dope his concept was. Favorite villains, let me not say characters, favorite villains in Dragon Ball, due to how dope the concept of him was. Like, the fact that they thought they had already killed him. I forget the name of the new Tuffle planet that they had. I forgot the name of it, but the fact that they thought they killed him over there, and then he comes back to Earth, takes over Vegeta's body, and basically seems like he's going to take over everything on the Earth and create a new planet. The name, again, New Planet Tuffle or something like that. I forgot. It's been a while since I watched GT. But again, the concept around Baby Vegeta was absolutely dope. And he just looks extremely dope. Like, the dude's fit is dope. I'm glad they gave us at least the fit in Xenoverse 2. His fit is dope, and then on top of that, his art is absolutely dope as well. Whoever drew up Baby Vegeta, I gotta give you your props, man. That was a dope looking character on top of everything. So I really want to see Baby Vegeta come to Xenoverse 3 for all those reasons, man. The best villain in the GT arc without a doubt. One of the dopest looking characters as far as the art goes and the drawing around him goes. Definitely one of the dopest in the history of Dragon Ball, at least in my opinion. And again, another character that people have literally talked about since Xenoverse 1. Like, how are you going to give us the ape baby, the Vegeta baby ape, whatever, you know, when he turns golden and whatnot, but you don't give us the actual character? Like, that's just really not cool in my opinion. Well, I don't know why Xenoverse did that to us. But again, Baby has been requested by the fans since Xenoverse 1, so I would really like to see him come to this game as well. But that is my top 10 list, guys. Be sure to let me know your top 10 list down below, because I want to see you guys' thoughts and opinions on this, and there may be characters that I missed and some that, you know, other people just really want to see that I don't personally want to see in the game. So again, be sure to let me know your top 10 list down below in the comments, or even just a top 5 list of characters you would like to see in Xenoverse 3 when the game drops. And remember, do not include characters like Jiren, Toppo, Kale, or Caulifla in this list. I want to see the other characters that you guys would like to see come to Xenoverse 3 as well down below in the comments. But again, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, hope you guys have a good day. Peace, y'all.